Hello and welcome to another trading video with me, the host Andy Demi, and I am going to be speaking about a particular trading indicator today called the Donchian Channel. And I'm going to be using that to show you a strategy that is working pretty well on Bitcoin right now using the 1 hour time frame. Now, if you are new to our channel, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and do like the video if you're enjoying our content. So with that being said, guys, let's get straight to it. Let's go and have a look at exactly how this works. So the Donchian Channel, let me give you a brief overview of exactly what you're looking at. So when you look at this chart right now, you might be kind of looking at it and thinking, well, is this like Bollinger Bands? Is this like, moving average envelopes? Well, no, this is actually a much simpler formula. But nonetheless, the strategy that I'm going to show you has proven to be very, very effective, especially for short-term movement. So if I just kind of show you exactly how this works, basically what this is measuring is the highest high and the lowest low over a given period. So in this case, if I just kind of select the indicator here, you can see we've selected a 20 period length. Now that is the most common one. Now you can change it to 50, 100 and so on. And so what this is doing is it's basically drawing a flat line on the highest point we've been over the last 20 bars. So what people do is they can use that as support and resistance. And, and that's quite a useful thing. So for example, you can see here, this is an area which, if it's broken, people will be looking to sell this. And if this high is broken here, they'll be looking to buy it as a breakout. And that's fine. The middle line is basically literally the median of these two lines. So it's like the average essentially. And that's why it sits in the middle of these two extremes. And if I just show you how this changes. So you can see here, this is to the current bar, and then it will look at the last 20 bars and pick up the high and low. But if we change this to say 50, like that, you can see that it's now changed. So it's now saying, well, actually over the last 50 bar, this is the highest high and this is the lowest low. But again, I'm going to stick with 20 because this is what I found to be the best setting and the most commonly used. So what is the strategy that I'm going to show you? Well, I'm going to show you a strategy that you can use. Firstly, you can use and practice on its own. And then I'm going to show you how to add a filter to improve the strategy. So the way this works is if you have a look at the brown line, what you want to do is if you are below the brown line, okay, you want to be selling the market. And if you want to do a short-term trade, then you're going to want to basically target the lower Donchian channel. So here's an example of a kind of short-term trade we could have taken. So you can see here, the market has basically crossed below the brown line, and then it goes and hits the channel. And that's basically your target hit. And then what you can also do is you can wait to see if the market pulls back to the brown line, and then you could do the same thing. So here's an example here where you could have been looking to again sell it and then basically targeting as we hit that channel. Now, you can also do something more advanced. For example, you could target the channel, but also you could leave some of it to run. Okay, so if you're a little bit more experienced and you're a little bit more advanced, that's, you can basically do what we call scaling out of the position. And then if we take another example here, you can see as the market goes above the brown line here, then it basically moves up and hits the blue line as the target. And then as it goes below the brown line, you can see it goes down, hits the bottom side of the channel. And then it goes above, hits the top of the channel. And then it goes below, hits again the bottom of the channel. And you can see like this during this period, it's worked pretty much every single time. So it's basically goes above the brown line, hits that level there, hits the target. And we can basically carry on like this, and then look, brown line broken, again, bang, straight down, hits the target. Here we break the brown line, goes up, again, a nice little short-term scalp trade, hits the target. And even that small move there, you know, that ends up being about, you know, $600-700. And, you know, and of course they're not all going to work. Like, you know, there's going to be some losing trades, but this is something that you can start to look at as an idea for short-term trading. Now, the additional thing that I would potentially recommend for you, especially if you're a beginner, is to add a filter to improve the probability. And so what you can do is you can add something like the 200 moving average here. So if I just do that, what this basically tells us is that if, you know, with the 200 moving average basically going down and we are below the 200 moving average, the high probability play is going to be to the sell side. So you may want to focus only on the sell side. Of course, you know, if you're a bit more experienced and you've got some additional technical analysis skills, then you can basically do both, okay? And you can add other confirming indicators. So you can add your own tools, your own price action analysis, but you can just experiment with this and see if you can do some short-term demo trades to see what your results are like. You know, and you can keep it really, really simple. You know, make them one-to-one. So whatever your target is, you can basically assign the same stop size and just risk small amounts and practice. And this is just an idea of how you can use the Donchian channel to trade something like Bitcoin, but you can use it in other markets. You can experiment with different time frames, and pretty much you've kind of got room to test things and see what works for you, and experiment with different time frames depending on how much time you have to allocate. All right, guys. So that's it. In case you don't know where to find it, you can download. You can basically get it on an MT4. You can also get it right here on TradingView. You just search for Donchian channels, and that will be that. Okay, and there's nothing else that you need to do. Okay, so hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Do make sure you hit the subscribe button. And if you are completely new to us and you're not already in our Facebook group, I really urge you to go and head over there now. It's the Crypto and FX Traders Club. The Crypto and FX Traders Club. Make sure you check it out and join our community where you'll get daily tips and videos and all sorts of stuff, and you'll get to network with like-minded people. Hope that helps, guys. Have a great day. Good trading and investing, and I'll catch you again soon with another video. Take care.